Hey there friends, how is it going? My name is Rabbit and thank you for joining me for episode number 57 of Let's Play Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In our last episode, we were able to successfully defeat Doth by, oh my gosh, a lot of trial and error. As I had mentioned, it took me a hot fucking minute, so good luck to those of you who are playing along with me. I don't even know what advice to give you in tackling that puzzle because I just reached a point where I started running around and where I kind of cut you back in, that's what went down. So we're going to just pretend that didn't happen and put that outside of our minds. Following returning back to Sophie and Cormu, they ended up propelling us back into the future, I guess, or for us it's the present, but for them it would be the future. And we are prepped and ready to speak with Piaz to see what exactly needs to go down next. Chesney was able to unlock some sort of special power as a result of taking down Doth. So I don't know what we're going to really do with this, but it's called, if I can find it, Spirit. It doesn't seem to be tied to any specific combination of the elements, but as you can see, Earth is unlocked for him now, whereas it previously was not something that it seemed would be obtainable. So I don't know. Oops, I did not mean to even hit that, but I guess it works. So as you can see, you attack with all 8 of the spirits. So it makes sense then that it would open that up for him. And thinking about it while I'm doing this opening here, we should have some extra cards. I think Earth cards anyway, because I was talking some mad shit when we were picking them up. Because Medea didn't need them, and I didn't feel as though it made sense to waste them on some of our recruits. So, anyway, let's just quickly throw these at Chesney, and then we will take the elevator to go speak with Piaz. So, as you can see, he gained 5 points from that first one there. Let's see, I think I noted there was oh god, I actually have a lot of these Earth cards, so never mind. When I was saying I might have a few, like 1 or 2, no, it looks like we had about 5 of them just chilling in there. So I guess it was important for me not to throw these away. I mean, I never would throw them away. I wonder if you could sell them though, if you didn't realize that this was something that was going to happen. If you can, and some of you did, I bet you're regretting that shit right now. Now, what I probably wouldn't have regretted is getting rid of some of these other things. And am I blind? Where did my Earth cards go? Okay, they're over here now. Because we've got a fuck ton of Sky cards and Fire cards. And I guess you could argue if you're about to access the last boss anyway, then you might as well just throw them at people who might be right on the cusp of getting some of those elements up. I don't know. Or maybe there's going to be a way. Oops, I'm so sorry, Chesney. I did not mean to do that. Maybe there will be a way we can combine them to make other cards, or there has to be something that they had in mind by giving us so many extras of these. All right, don't mind me, just one last left and right eye scroll as I go up to make sure I didn't pass on any Earth cards. Bing, bang, boom. Chesney is looking and feeling fresh. I guess we could see where he's at now. Let me see here. Oh my gosh, Chesney, I'm fucking up. Okay, that made a sizable dent in that little gauge there. As you can see, his Earth is looking pretty good. It's better than the hearts, I think is what it is. I keep wanting to say mountain. Every time I see that H looks like an M to me. Am I alone here? Because no one has acknowledged this. Or maybe you are acknowledging it by not answering me because you don't want me to feel bad about the fact that that looked like an H to me for the longest time. Okay, live forever, Chesney and Medea. I wish you luck in your investigation. I think you guys said this to us when we were last here. So Piaz, my man, what do you need us to do? So Piaz says, Gabnid was a blot on Lennis's history, one which we put there. Dalgren is an evil machine that you, who stopped Dalgren 10,000 years ago, reactivated it 10,000 years later. Okay, so I'm not gonna sit here and try to spend 10 minutes theory crafting based on this one statement, but what I'm going to immediately throw out there to you guys, and maybe I'm missing the mark and just going off on a little tangent here, but is it just me, or is that single line that Piaz just offered basically implying that there's been some sort of cyclical situation happening from millennia to millennia? Or I guess it's not really a millennia. Okay, how should I say this? There's like is it a time loop? That's not the terminology one would use. So I know I'm not really making sense, but does the concept of what I'm trying to say make sense? That Chesney is born, and he goes into the past to destroy Dahlgren before it wreaks havoc, but he simultaneously is the one who activates it. So somehow he's forgetting he's doing this. So is he being reborn and there's this cyclical pattern going on from millennia to millennia, or is he just constantly going back and forth and not retaining his memories following the fight with Dahlgren? I'm so confused, but I wonder if that's what this is implying, is that there's some sort of loop going on, some sort of cyclical time situation where we're going back to the future and then back to the past, then back to the future and back to the past again. That's kind of weird though. So it was a historical irony. Dahlgren has become more powerful over those long years. Dahlgren gives birth to the alter ego of whoever activates it. Okay, well there you go. See, this is why I shouldn't dwell too much on just one single sentence before moving on. But this is supporting kind of what I'm thinking, that it seems like Chesney doesn't retain his memories from era to era, if you want to use that term. I know I'm not describing this properly, but it seems like Chesney, it's the same person, but he's being reborn apparently, or there's a different dimension or different version of him. That's so wild. Anyway, 10,000 years ago, Gabnid gave birth to Strabo with an evil heart. Zagos gave birth to Lokiarn at Neugren. Chesney, without knowing this, you pressed the switch of the ancient machine Dahlgren. You created a monster that is a duplicate of you. Oh, that creature is called Kmat. I see. So the monsters that operate these ancient machines, they're different variants of you, or they're different variants of your power and I guess your spirit. So Lokiarn was a different version of Zagos, just as Strabo the dragon was a different version of Gabnid, and now we have something called Kmat. That's what? Kmat has been growing in strength with Dahlgren and is trying to destroy Lennis. The only one who can defeat that Kmat is you, who created it. You must defeat Kmat with the magic of spirits. That's the only way to destroy Dahlgren. Get on the time-traveling boat outside and head for Dahlgren. Hurry, Chesney. Defeat the monster of Dahlgren. What? So that's it? We're ready to begin approaching the final confrontation in the final area? I'm not ready. Be careful. The magic of spirits will cause great bodily injury. Wait a fucking minute, though. Even if we defeat Dahlgren and Kmat right now, what he basically said, and what I'm assuming and what I was kind of throwing out to you guys before we even let Piaz finish, is this is all going to happen again in either another 10,000 years, or I don't know if it's just like a couple of years, and then I don't understand how the loop actually works, but that's what it sounds like to me, that it comes and it goes, and you defeat Dahlgren, then you reactivate him, and vice versa, and circle, and all of that good stuff. That is so fucking crazy. I don't understand though. Shouldn't we, instead of just accepting that this is a historical irony, why wouldn't we come up with a permanent solution and a permanent way of dealing with this? Like, should we, after defeating Neugren, kill Chesney? Or maybe that wouldn't work because he's saying that Neugren brings back an alter ego? Or was that in reference to the actual monster? You guys, this game is making me think. This is crazy. Can we please get like a sci-fi novel about this? I feel the story for this is so thoughtful and it's very deliberate, and I appreciate that. I'm not quite ready to get in this ball and go to... Is my boat even still here? That's the question. It might not be, so maybe we do need to just get ready to rock and roll and go, you guys. I don't want to accept this. It feels like the end has come on us too quickly. And maybe you guys are feeling like, actually, no, Rabbit, we've been waiting for this for a hot, stinking minute. But for me, anyway, I feel like there's still so much that I want to know, so much that I want to learn. Like, where is Chesney's mom? Okay, that's so small and minor, and I'm sure some of you are face-palming like, really, Rabbit, out of all of the question marks left to the plot so far, your number one thing that you say, or the first thing you offer up to us, is where's Chesney's mom? But you guys, you have to think about it. Where did she go after everything went down in his hometown? I just want to know that she's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, so stop judging me. But seriously, I would like to learn a little bit more about some of the people, some of the situations that went on. Like, I'd like to learn also, who was Zagos? Why did he even gain knowledge of these ancient machines in the first place? And what was his motivation for wanting to build Neugren? Was it purely political? Was there something that had happened? Was he seeking revenge? Is he also a part of this cyclical time loop where it's always Zagos who causes an intermittent problem for Chesney? Or is it someone else? Like, that's the thing that I would like to learn more about too. How do these different... I'm not seeing my fucking boat, you guys, so I think we're just done and it's time to hop in and move along. I'm not ready though. Although I love this music. It makes you feel like you're just, oh, I can move this? Oh, I thought it was going to. Well, where the fuck am I supposed to go? I don't know. Oh, I wonder if I go back to... Oh, if I go back to the magic school. Oh, you guys, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Well, we can take a quick little detour here. I want to see. I don't think I hovered or floated all the way out to that island. Do you see in the upper right-hand corner of the map there? It's like a little tiny dot on a stick, and I want to investigate that. We've got a bit of time before we need to call it quitsies anyway. Oh, I went too far. This thing moves hella quick. I think it's over here. Unless this is where we're supposed to go. Did I not get this? Or I think I might have. I can't remember. Oh my god. Can we land this? Thank you. I can't land it here. How about here? I just want to get out. I wonder if I got this. I probably did. I don't know if I can land over here, you guys. Am I supposed to land in the water? I doubt it. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. It looks like I did get this, so I shouldn't doubt myself. I tried to be very deliberate and intentional with my movements across the map. This is so insane. I'm still trying to wrap my... Oops, sorry about that, Chesney. I'm not trying to... We got everything over here. I wonder if really all that's left for us is to genuinely just head to the magic school. But while we have a bit of time, I guess we could see how some old towns are doing. We didn't really do this on the boat because the encounter rate was causing me some anguish, to say the least. I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this town is, but why don't we check it out? Yeah, we'll just land here and quickly pop our heads in, see what is going down. Whoa, was this a place? Misudo. Oh, yeah, the town of Fog. This is where I think Joyce was from, I believe. Or I might be totally full of shit. And no, but I think that is the case. This was her bakery, or her father's bakery. I think she was the baker's daughter. Oh, Joyce, I miss you. Hey, it's homeboy, Zarin. Oh, you again. It's been a while. I'll tell you, I took your advice and confessed to Joyce. As you can see, we're doing just fine. We're engaged to be married. Right now, I'm minding the store for her. She hasn't been back for a while. I wonder what could have happened. Oh my God, you guys, he doesn't know. I feel so bad. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. I regret coming back here. But how could he know what's happened to her? There's literally no way for him to know that she died working with the resistance. And we were there. We're the ones who buried her, if you recall. I feel bad. I don't know if in real life I would tell him what happened. But then a part of me feels as though, wouldn't you want to know? Like if Andrew left and was doing something and he died, I would hope someone would tell me so that you're not just sitting there for another 10, 20, 30 years, always wondering what happened to this person. I feel it kind of cripples you because, especially if you are devoted to that person, you can't move on until you know. So you might have other opportunities for love or just opportunities to go somewhere else and have a new life, but you turn those down in exchange for your time and your life waiting on someone who's been dead the whole time. So I don't know. God, that is quite the dilemma there. Do you tell Zarin or do you not? Anyhow, he continues, I hope nothing bad. Oh, that reminds me, Joyce gave me this to give to you. Oh, a mega bottle. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. So I wonder if you're actually supposed to be going back to some of these old towns and speaking with people, and if it kind of ties up a few loose ends. Unfortunately, I don't remember what all of the places are where we had things like this. I think the only reason Misudo stood out to me was because of Joyce, and I remembered the layout of this town. I feel like more so than other places, so it was kind of a lucky guess when I decided to land here. Anyway, when Joyce gets back, we're going to be busy preparing for our wedding. So it looks like Chesney did not tell Zarin that she's dead. I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you say that your team don't break his heart and let him just sit here for a while? Or are you team let the man know so he can move on? But he might be devastated and then he can't move on anyway, whereas you could pose that counter argument that as it stands right now, he does have some hope that there's going to be a set of next steps, even though we know there's not going to be. I don't know. I still think that I would want to know. I think I really would want to know. Oh my God, I don't know why I keep bringing up all these random things. Okay, guys, we're going to check out like 1 or 2 more places, I think. And then I guess we'll just head back outside the magic school. Oh, I don't need to be here. Why the fuck am I here? Oh, I remember why we got here. It kind of looped us there. I want to see, oh my gosh, everything here is so crazy. I think this was where the resistance camp had let us out. I think. Can I not land here? I might not be able to. I'm going to try right in the middle game. Come on. All right, well, it's not going to let that be a thing, which I guess works. That's a cave. I don't know when we'd ever pop out there. I'm not seeing anything because that's where we just were. I'm looking for a town, y'all, but I guess I'm on the struggle bus over here. Oh, because is this the cave where the resistance was? I don't know. I don't think so. So I guess this is my fault for not really... Oh, this is where Strabo dropped us off. And this should be Barsis. Oh, the clown camp is gone. Isn't this where it was? Do you guys remember what I'm talking about? I think so. Or I might be totally off my rocker here and just making shit up. But I believe this is where... I think so. This might be where Barsis is. It might also not be, and I could be totally full of shit. Like I said, I don't remember where all the places are, nor do I really recall what all the loose ends are for us to tie up. But I am glad that, just through chance, we did find ourselves back in Misudo. So even if we don't end up picking some of the other towns that we technically could go back to, I feel satisfied that we at least were able to meet up with Zarin, even though maybe I should feel worse about it because we weren't noble and we didn't really let him know. What is this? Barsis? I've seen your face somewhere before. Well, never mind. Barsis is a nice town, isn't it? Take it easy. I mean, it's not, but it doesn't look like anything's changed here, and I wouldn't expect as much anyway. What's up? This is a weapons and armor store. Did you come to buy or sell? Oh, it's my understanding we couldn't buy here before. God damn, shit is expensive here. Are any of these upgrades? I don't know. Hold on. What do I have equipped? That's the question. I'm going to be real mad if I buy some shit and then it ends up being worse. Let's try the hat first just to test this out. And if that is the case, okay, Rage Helmet. I'm guessing that's what it is. This is for males, okay? No, not yet, because if this doesn't upgrade me, I might be flipping some fucking tables, sir. Okay, so we have 329, 291, 309. Hey, it is an upgrade. Defense goes from 291 to 297. Okay, so I guess, once again, here's another place where you can come and tie up some, well, I wouldn't say this is really tying up loose ends so much as it is revisiting an area that was previously exceptionally hostile towards us, and either they no longer are on that crusade, or we're so powerful they know not to fuck with us, which is probably wise. So whatever, maybe Ragnarok sword? I don't know what that would stand for, but why don't we just buy it anyway? It seems weird. There's a blood whip, and I wouldn't want to put that on Medea and get rid of Sophie's shit, unless it works better. Because I guess at the end of the day, that's what you should really go for. What's the improvement, not what feels thematically appropriate. But anyway, 329 is what he's got. Holy shit. Do you guys see this? From 329 to 379, that is a huge jump. Now, it could be that I dropped the ball and maybe I missed a weapon shop somewhere, and that's why this gap feels so big. Or it could genuinely be that you're kind of being rewarded here. You know what? Whatever. Let's just try it. You're being rewarded here for revisiting Barsis, because maybe some people wouldn't think to do that. I mean, I normally don't do a whole lot of backtracking when you're kind of in the end game, but to me, it just sort of made sense that we should take a second and just look and see. But okay, hold on. 271 for attack. And, oh, so this is worse. I shouldn't have paid for this then. Oh, that feels so bad. That feels really bad, you guys. But it makes sense that it wouldn't be an improvement because she has Sophie's shit on. So I ended up spending that money for nothing. Not that money's been an issue, so I probably shouldn't complain too much. Okay, let's just go ahead and buy everything, even if it's a loss. So we got the good shield, we've got storm armor, and I don't know what souls are. I don't know what this is. And it looks like bullshit, but we're gonna buy it. Okay, let's go through for Chesney, and then we will actually call this an episode. I'm probably going to do quite a bit of selling because we have so much garbage, you guys. It's been a little rough on me, as you know. So 379, 297. Oh yeah. Does that lower attack speed? It looks like it does not, but it does bring up our defense quite a bit. So the Cosmo Cloak gets replaced with this. It is also an upgrade in every sense of the word. The Gravity Boots in exchange for the souls. What the hell? What the hell is this? That's the question. So 379, 331. No, these are worse. Attack speed goes down. I don't know what those shoes are for. I wonder if they have some sort of special effect. I don't really want to try it out, though. I don't think it's worth it personally, but, you know, if you guys feel like letting me know exactly what those shoes do, I mean, we've got them. I probably will accidentally resell them when I'm going back through my inventory, but I will try to be mindful and keep them on, and maybe they're not going to be better for Medea, because, again, she's got Sophie's shit on, but just to say that we looked at it together on camera, 271 and 325. Yeah, it lowers everything. So I'm going to assume that they must do something kind of nice. Maybe they heal everyone on the team. Maybe it has a defensive boosting effect, or it does something to the enemy. I'm unsure, but not going to dwell on it. But what I am going to dwell on is the fact that my inventory looks a goddamn mess. So I'm going to take care of that off camera, and when we come back together, maybe we'll go visit one or two other towns. I don't know if it's going to be necessary. I mean, we're 2 for 2 though, in it being kind of rewarding to have done so. But I can't think off the top of my head where else I would need to go, and what is another place where something happened or something wasn't allowed to interact with us, or us allowed to interact with it. So Misuto made sense because of Joyce and Zarin. Here makes sense because we couldn't do anything due to the hostility of the inhabitants. But I don't know if there's another town that falls into this category. Well, we'll think about it, or I'll think about it while I'm selling, and if something pops in my head, maybe we'll visit just one town and then make a beeline for Chesney's magic school, or maybe I'll just bring you back at the magic school. We'll see. You guys know it's always an adventure with me. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everyone. My name is Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Paladin's Quest for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, and I am both excitedly and somewhat sadly looking forward to us entering these final episodes of this series as we prep to head to the last dungeon area and tackle the final boss. But hopefully we've got at least 2 or 3 more videos before that takes place. But either way, take care, be good, and I will see you in just a second in episode number 58.